what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me. And yeah, I'm on Space Engineer. Unfortunately, my very first attempt at this failed, so he is not very happy with me. He has to do it all over again. He's not very happy at all. He's not impressed with me. Yeah, my first video had loads and loads of weird audio things happening to it. I uploaded it and then the vocals, like me talking, was very soft and stuff. So I'm just doing it again. We are starting again from scratch. This is my landing pod. And I don't think I'm going to do quite as much explaining. I'm going to try to get this done real quick to maybe shorten the video a bit as well. So I didn't actually have to do too many loads, I think 2, and I got this spot. It's pretty good. We got some ice, we have some grass, and we have some stone, sand, some grass growing inside it. But yeah, so we good. We is good. Unfortunately, I need to figure out where everything is again. So what we need is my golden tools. Oh, I suppose I should actually open my HUD. We are on the wrong place. There we go. Okay, cool. My sweet golden tools. Let's go. There is nothing here. Right, so first off, I need to find stone. And to find stone, I look around. Nothing messy, nothing too fancy about it. We kind of just gonna have to dig a hole by the looks of it. I don't have any stone like super close. That is, I think, just sand. So I think it's gonna be a case of digging down. Yeah, I guess so. We are gonna dig us a hole. And I'm gonna dig a hole. So my ship is there. So I'll dig a hole here by this bush, which will be like my little marker for it. Because I lose my hole all the time. Right, so we're gonna get set up. Oof, that is loud. We have to get this set up, and I need a lot of stone, so I'm going to do that, and I will be back once I have sufficient stones in my inventory and in that little ship. So you don't have to watch me do it, because this is some thirsty work, and I have to do this. It's very loud. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, and we're back, and I seem to be running out of space inside my little ship. So I have to kind of build something, because I have collected a hell of a lot of stone. So I'm currently just making all this stuff, just to give you an idea of how much this was at I think 11,000, and we're now at 7,430, so it's made a lot. And we're gonna just pick a spot where it looks good, not too far from our ship though, because I have to still use it. Although I want to try to get this thing up and running into an actual flying ship, which I've done on my previous one. It's not too hard actually. Not hard to make, very difficult to fly. I actually destroyed my ship a few times, but I think here's a good spot. I got my mine just over there, and here comes a shadow. What is that? Is that just the mountain? Yeah, sun is setting. Sun is getting low, big man. Alright, so let's quickly just get this sorted out. So we are just going to rotate you a little bit. No, we are not going to do that. We're going to go off and go back on so that you're level. I'm still trying to get used to this game, so forgive me. I only have, I've got about 14 hours in the game already, and I am loving it. It is amazing, and it is addictive, and it is the best building game I've played like ever. It is so in depth. It has got a learning curve. You're not going to just be able to pick this up and say, yeah man, I'm pro at this. I'm going to have grass sticking through there, aren't I? No. We are going to make you a little bit higher. Get rid of you. Bye. Goodbye. Right, so okay, so we need to make you a little bit higher out the ground. Okay, that's good clearance. So if I just go this way, we should be good. 2, 4, 2, 3, and 4. And quick cough. No corona cough, just a regular scratchy throat one, in case you're wondering. Okay, so that's 3. And one more row should do for now. Okay, so that gives me a little platform. Right, so I did do a lot of experimentation with power, and we're going to have to put power in here, which I'm going to just get started with now. What I did before, which I'm probably going to do again, is sink this in, but for now, what's that, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, yep, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think was what I worked on before. I actually want to do a little bit more experimentation with this. I'm not entirely sure if I'm 100% on the best possible. Oh my god, I suck at flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I go down, please? 6, 7, 8. And that usually is sufficient for a decent amount of electricity off one, but we are not going to be doing just one. We're going to need more than one, which I have worked out. Because yeah, I've played this and I need internal panels for that. Let's go see if I've got any. And you, I do, only a few, but a few is good. I can place you, so that's good. So he's gonna go up there, and we are gonna have to build another one. Yeah, so what I've done previously is I actually sunk these in the ground, which I don't think is really going to work here because of how low this is. So it might just be out the ground, unfortunately. Okay, so we also need a, where are you? Remember this one? A basic assembler. And if you haven't played the game before and you're interested in knowing, that yellow thing there is the way it gets stuff in and out of it. And if you connect two items together with the same size port, they will transfer items between each other. So what I usually do is push the wrong button. Yep, that's the one. We put that port there, and then what I do is well, I say usually, I've done this once. I do a cargo container, which I cannot actually build medium, I think it was. I can't actually build no, it was not medium. It was the small one. Yeah, you can't actually get a small one that goes there. I don't know. So this one has on all sides. You have the big port, so it is good. So that one goes like that, right? And then what I do is I put this one, which only has 2 on it. I'll then place that on here, either that way. Yeah, let's go that way. Right, so they're placed. They are not built. We need to weld them up. And I probably don't have all the materials for it, but we need to concentrate on getting this one done, because we have a progression system. So once I get that done, it unlocks all this stuff. Then I need to build a lot. And once that's done, it'll unlock the, okay, well, this one will unlock this, as well as the ability to start doing these guys. Anything directly off this line will open up. Anything off like a subline, I have to build one of these to get that open. Fairly straightforward. But I need to build this, and I should hopefully have enough to build this. I'm hoping, because that opens everything else up, and then I can start cheesing. Not cheating, cheesing. I think that sounded like cheating. Okay, so I need some of you, some of you, some of you, some of you, and probably more of you. But let's see. So let's get this one done. There we go. I'm going to get it all the way up to 100%. You don't actually have to get it to 100%. Once it hits that functional slash hack, I don't know what if hack is like below functional, but as soon as it hits functional, it is functional. It is not 100%. I think that's got something to do with armoring. I have no idea. What do we have left in the production queue? We have quite, well, actually not a lot. So I do need more stone, but I'm going to quickly build whatever I can just to clear out my inventory here. Have I taken everything already? It looks to be that way. Production? Yeah, I have. Okay, so I've got everything I have. Whatever I have is whatever I have. Okay, so I need power, otherwise that thing doesn't work. So this is next on the list, interior plates. Okay, I'm already hitting a wall. Okay, let's do this one. We can get most of this done. Well, some of, anyway. Gonna stop in a second. Or not. There we go. Okay, so not functional yet. Okay, but yeah, the reason I'm doing this is because I need to make space in my spaceship. Or ground ship. So what is my inventory looking like? I only have 3 little computers left, which gives me loads of space in here. So I need more stones. We'll just put you back in there. I don't know why you guys are on different lines. I don't know. You can go with you. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to carry on collecting stones and get this done. So when I come back, this will all be up and running, and then I can do like a little show and tell. Right, so I'll be back in a second. Right, and I am back, and I have collected a lot of stuff. Just to throw a little extra information out, every now and then while you are playing, you will get these weird unknown signal things that drop out of the sky, and you come up to them, press a button, and you could get a random item. So maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'm not. Nope, not this time around. But the great thing about these things is they're made out of stuff, and when you're starting out, you can basically grind this down, and on the right hand side you can see the components. You get steel plates, construction components, computers, power cells, construction components, and more steel plates. So you can basically grind this out, and they usually have a container on them with some space credits, which I have no idea what they're for, but there's space credits, and there is sometimes even tools in there, like upgraded versions of the tools. So if you can get them without actually having to manufacture them, that's always a good part. So all of this is just going to be plates. I have enough of that, so I'm just going to leave them. I just wanted the big parts that give you the good stuff. But yeah, anyway, so I've got pretty much most of the stuff done. There's one tiny thing to make the conveyor or the container, cargo container. We need cobalt to make one of the items to build it, and that unfortunately is not something you get from stone. We have to farm that, and how you do that is you have to look for resource nodes. Let's just put this away. So I did find some. It took forever, and you can drop GPS locations and obviously rename them to whatever you want. So that's CO for cobalt. There's a few others that I came across while I was flying around. I find it very easy to find it in the snow, because all these, you see those colors, don't know if that's going to show up that great for you guys, but it looks like yellow snow. Here comes the sun, which is going to get rid of it now. Okay, so let's put my lights off. You can see a definite discoloration in the snow, like here and here, and basically that means there's something below. And I did dig down somewhere to get some cobalt so it can start manufacturing it. Okay, so it is here somewhere. It is super deep, but if you pull out your drill, it'll tell you what's underground. So there's the cobalt, and we have us. So I dug down here somewhere. Somewhere here there is a hole. Cannot remember where though. It is here, I swear. I definitely dug a hole. Okay, right. So that sucks. Where's my hole? figured it'd be a lot more noticeable. It was quite a deep hole. I suppose it's only a time. There it is. Obviously wide is not that noticeable. It is very small. Lights. And the cobalt was exceptionally deep. So I came all the way down. I've got a little bit of space, so I'll get some more. So basically just mine this up. And if you're mining and you hold the letter F on your keyboard, that will basically collect as you mine. So you can collect the resources. I have a little bit more cobalt. And now we're going to head back to the pretty much finished base. Well, not finished base, started up base. Okay, so if you want to set a GPS, you just hit the K on the keyboard, go to GPS, and you'll say new from current position. Then it'll ask you if you want to name it. So I've done CO. So I found some silver. There's actually gold with the silver as well. I have no idea what that's used for. I haven't got that far before. And I have nickel and magnesium. That's my pod. So we must actually drop a... So we can take a show off HUD, and now the location is no longer here. I should probably make that bigger, but I will learn my lesson another time, because I'll just leave it and then I'll find it again. But yeah, we're going to head home, and there is another spot of resource nodes. I find it insanely difficult to spot it in the dirt. So like you see there is yellow snow over there, which means that's a resource node. It runs there, and it also runs off the side. Now the difference is, you see that discoloration there and there and there. See, I've dropped signals. I don't know why that's showing, but like that discoloration, that is the sign that there is something there. But yeah, to actually see it, see, there's some gold over there. Like, I mean, you would never know unless you have your drill outs. Because I mean, it's so subtle. I actually turned the grass down to try and help, because I had it set up a bit and it was quite difficult. But yeah, anyways, here is the base. We have 2 powers going, and I have built that little wall there just for demonstration purposes, just to see. Well, basically it was me messing around. So if I go in here and I go control panel, we've got our wind turbines. So wind turbine 1 is 362.04. Wind turbine 2 is 348.72. So the one is producing slightly more. It's not because that one's slightly higher. I actually put that one higher. This is like the height you need to go. So from the ground, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up, and then you put that on, and that pretty much gets you maximum production. So over here now, if I take this out, so this is a 340. Okay, there we go. And this one. Yeah, I'll grab you. Oh god, too fast. What I'll do is I'll grab that off there. So we've taken that away now. So if I go back in here now, control panel, wind turbines, you'll see they are identical. So 3,362.07 kilowatts. And they're currently putting out 165 kilowatts, which is because nothing is being made. So we have the cobalt, which I have already smelted a little bit of here. It is still busy. So I got 62. So we're just going to take that and put it into the assembler, because there was no joining part at the moment. And then I'm going to tell him to make, what do I need? I need 4 of them, 4 grids production. So these grids require cobalt.
Energy low.
Ooh, thank you. Oh, that's too many. Go off. 2, 3, 4. Let me just recharge my energy real quick while we wait for that to be produced. I think it's quicker just to sit in the chair. Yeah, so good thing I've got power up and running, because your battery doesn't last forever in this thing, and obviously I leave it running, so for some strange reason I could actually power it down. Can I power it down? No, I can't. I can't power it down for some reason. Okay, so we good. Get out of there, and we should now have the grids. There we go. We have 5 of them, and we can finish this off. So Once that is done, there we go, 100%. So the idea behind this is because that one has a yellow piece facing this way, and this one has one on all directions, and is also connected to that one. I should be able to access everything from just here. So if this is my inventory, the little helmet, and that one is that one. So I can see here, basic refinery is where I start off, because that's the one I opened. And then we have the basic assembler and what's inside that one, as well as we have a small cargo. So if I now take all of this out of here, as you can see, they are connected, so they're sending this back and forth. So I've taken everything out of the basic assembler. Obviously these are things it's made. So if I go now and I say, cool, I would like you to produce, see, it's saying there's nothing in it, it's all red, but we want to produce, what do we actually need? Steel plates, 100 of those, I need 100 of those, 100 of those, 100 of those. So if I now go back here, let's see, it's pulling it across by itself. As it needs stuff, it'll pull it across from there, but I generally just kind of drag it across because it always looks weird here because it's telling you need stuff. So if I now pull this all across here, you guys go together, and you. Okay, so production. So we're still short stuff, but I'm actually told to make quite a lot. But we also have now additional space because we have a cargo container, and this makes life so much better because I can now store some stuff in here that is taking up space in my room, in my bag. Yeah, I will be leveling those two out. I'll probably bring that one down one because it doesn't have to be quite that hard. But yeah, that's my little starter base. I think that's as far as I'm going to go, and in the next episode we are going to turn that car into its spaceship. I have been eyeing it out. It looks kind of like, if you look at it from one of these directions, where's the chair? There, the chair. Okay, so if you take off a little bit of this thing, I'm going to try and make it look like the Master Chief's helmet, if I can. I'm going to attempt it and see. We'll call it the Master Chief if I can get it right. I did actually do a little bit of experimentation in the last game with it, but obviously because the recording of the previous one was crap, and I had to redo it, so I'm starting all the way from scratch. So fair enough, I'm doing it again. So all of this is done in vanilla. There are a lot of mods apparently, but I'm just going to stick to vanilla for the moment because I have no idea what I'm doing. So throwing mods in there this is going to confuse me a little bit more until I've got my firm grasp on what's going on. But yeah, so we'll call that in the first episode. Well, 1.1, seeing as the first one failed. It did upload and then there was just loads of problems, so I took it down again. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. And if you did enjoy the video and you found any sort of terrible advice I gave you useful, please do smash the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. And if you don't want to, don't, because it is your choice. But I will catch you later and hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you later. Bye.